this video, I'm going to show you how to get performance mode on console, and also the best settings so you can have crazy aim and crazy mechanics. With that being said, if you're looking for ways to improve, I recommend you try my all-in-one practice map. I use this map every single day to warm up, and this is what got me into top 3,000 in the real. I'm gonna leave the code in the description, and also it's on top of the screen. Alright, so to get performance mode on console, what you need to have is 2 controllers. Once you have that, you gotta have your main controller that you play with on your main account. So for example, that's my main account. And then your second controller, you're gonna turn it on, and then you're gonna put it into one of your accounts. For example, mine is gonna be use code Timba-x. Once I click X, I'm already gonna have performance mode on. Keep in mind, this only works on certain creative maps as of right now. And for me, it works all the time in solos. So this is gonna help you a lot if you're playing solo rank and if you're trying to rank up, because this is gonna help you maintain more frames and have less lag on the game. Alright, so for my settings, the first thing you want to turn on is 120 FPS mode on. This is going to help you improve because you're going to have more frames, you're going to have less delay in the game. The next thing is going to be my colorblind settings. I found these to be the best because I can see players from afar and really clear in storm. If you're on console, make sure to turn motion blur off because this is going to impact your performance and it doesn't make your game look good. Next, for my audio settings, and nothing crazy, but what you want to do is go down into sound. And you definitely want to have visualized sound effects on. This is what every pro is using right now because you can see players from like 50 feet away without even hearing them. It will just tell you on the screen. And I personally use this because it's really broken. The next thing to have less delay is obviously playing on your region. For me, it's NA East, but if you're playing in a tournament, for example, obviously you gotta change it to Central. But if you're not playing any tournaments, definitely put it on auto or the region that you have less ping on. Next, keep going down. You're gonna see something called combat. Definitely go to auto pick up weapons and definitely turn this on. I definitely recommend it just for the fact that it's gonna help you win more off spawns. And if you're trying to rank up, trust me, you're gonna need this. Next is preferred item slots. This is also gonna help you win more early fights because you're not gonna be wasting time fixing your inventory. For example, mine is SMG, then shotgun, then assault rifle, then unassigned, and then I have heals at the end. Once you do that, go down into building, have recent building choice on. Disable pre-edit option off. This is so you don't mess up on your edits before you actually do the edits, if that makes any sense. Turbo building on. Hopefully you do have it on because if you have this off, I don't know how you can build because this is the main mechanic that helps you build fast and be able to do triple edits and stuff like that. A lot of people ask me to use edit and release on or off, and I personally use it on. I also asked a lot of Consolekbm players their opinion on this and they told me the same thing, and I came to a conclusion that it's so much better to play edit and release on console just for the fact that you have more of a responsive time than with it off, and also it feels like you have less delay. Then keep going down, you're gonna see something called low input latency mode. Definitely turn this on. This is so you can have less input delay. Keep going down, and this is really important, guys. Make sure to turn record replays off. As you can see, I have them on, but this is because I play competitive. But if you're not bar reviewing your mistakes after every tournament, definitely turn these off because it's impacting your performance. Next, this is a new setting they added. I would definitely recommend this to put it on never because it's kind of annoying that you just, you know, be AFK real quick and then you come back and it's on sleep mode. So definitely turn this off, then turn these settings off. Now for my reticle, if you want really nice and big numbers, these are the settings. I personally been using them for a long time and I like how the icons are really cool, and you know, I can literally tell how much damage I did to people. So I definitely recommend you to try them. Next is my HUD scale. I recently went from 73 to 67 and I'm telling you guys, it's so much cleaner, it's so much better. I mean, it doesn't necessarily give you less input delay, but it does help in a way that like you feel like you can see more. It's just so much cleaner. Alright, so for my mouse sensitivity, I'm using 6.2 on both sides, 25.5 on targeting, scope 26.5, building sensitivity 105, and editing 110. I found these settings to be the best for me this whole chapter because I'm able to combine my aim and piece control so perfectly. It's so smooth, like everything I do is perfectly, if that makes any sense. Like I don't have to do an extra crazy movement, it's just so perfect. But like I said before, it might not work for you, but if it does, I guarantee you're gonna be able to hit more shots and you're gonna be able to improve if it does work. Keep in mind, mouse also implies if you have a different mouse than what I have, it might change your sensitivity a little bit, but you can still change it with your DPI and stuff like that. Next, turn lock implemented as mouse off. My double movement settings, I also went from 73 to 63. And let me tell you guys, the difference is insane. I think a pro like Clicks is using 63 or 64. And guys, let me tell you, it's literally the best double movement settings you can have. You can literally move to the left without losing momentum and also building at the same time. So if this is what you want to do, definitely give this a try and I promise it will not disappoint. Mouse sensitivity multiplier 100%, then turn all these settings off. Now for my keyboard and mouse settings, I'm gonna go slow so you can copy them down.